Welcome to the Lewellyn Minute, where we discuss ways to improve workplace safety and performance. We're here with President and founder of Lewellyn Technology, Darren Lewellyn, and today we're talking about NFPA 70E and implementing the standard. And there's a lot to that little book. It's a small book, but there's a lot to it. So if a company comes to it and says it's time to follow the recommendations in 70E, what all is involved? What do they need to think about?
Well, the number one thing, they have to decide how they're going to go about identifying their hazards. They need to go through a full arc flash analysis so they can actually have their hazards in each of their electrical enclosures calculated so they know what kind of energy releases they're actually facing. Training is another important step. They have to train their individuals that are going to be exposed to electrical hazards how to use that report that shows the energies, and then what clothing to wear and what personal protective equipment that they need to be utilizing. And of course, that's the other step as well is procuring that PPE, whether you do it through a rental program, which we suggest, or if you purchase directly the equipment and the clothing and maintain it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Now, you said that just in about 30 seconds there, but it seems to me that might be a case of easier said than done. Is there a way that a company can still be as safe as what the recommendations are in 70E and not go through all those steps?
Well, there's some people think so, and they're really mistaken. There are certain things you can do to make yourself look compliant, to make it look like that you've gone through all the steps, but in reality you've left some holes. There's only one way to do it, and that is to actually calculate the energy level that you're going to be facing, and then train the people in what PPE to be utilizing. Some companies want to use blanket programs where they just buy a certain category of PPE and say, here, everybody just wear this, better than nothing. Well, other companies want to use tables and such, and those tables are fine for the short term, but you're looking for long-term solutions for safety, and the only way to do that is a full-blown arc flash analysis and the proper training and the proper PPE.
Yeah, you mentioned long-term versus short-term. The short-term right now, the economy is struggling, and there are many companies out there that can barely afford to keep their full workforce, let alone put in what sounds like a major investment in electrical safety. Why does it make sense for a company to do this now?
Safety pays. Regardless of what the economy is, safety always pays. There's been lots of studies done that cutting corners in safety and saving money in safety does not save money. It costs money. So regardless of the economic times, we have to take care of the people because these arc flash events and these electrical hazards are organizational threatening events. They can be so expensive they can put you out of business. They can close your facility. There's a lot of hidden costs with an arc flash event. Besides equipment damage, which is pretty obvious, besides the medical bills, besides the lawsuits, which can be in the millions of dollars, you've also got things like morale. Poor company morale. You've got OSHA, who, if they write a big citation for your company, no matter what size you are, if you could be a Fortune 500 company or a small mom and pop, if a big citation comes through, it goes on OSHA's website, on the news releases, and your company name will be mentioned. So regardless of the economy, these things need taken care of.
All right. Well, thank you for watching this edition of